Top 10 richest countries in the world. Here are different ways to measure a country's wealth. However, two common metrics are gross domestic product, GDP, which is the total value of all goods and services produced in a country in a year, and GDP per capita, which is the average income per person in a country. Several factors must be considered while discussing rich countries. GDP is an accurate indicator of the output of an economy, and the GDP growth rate is probably the single best indicator of economic growth. Here are the top 10 richest countries in the world based on GDP per capita in 2024. Starting in at number 10, we have San Marino. GDP per capita is $94,940. San Marino, a little nation on the Italian peninsula, has a remarkable economy, especially given its size. Many international banks and companies have opened their branches there, attracting diverse multinational corporations. Combined with its strong emphasis on tourism, this strategy has helped San Marino become one of the world's wealthiest countries. The Guaita Tower and other ancient sites help fuel the country's booming tourist economy, which welcomes millions of people each with so much money while having such a tiny population. San Marino provides its citizens with first-rate schools, hospitals, infrastructure, and an abundance of high-end consumer goods. Going up to number 9, we have United States. GDP per capita is $95,800. United States, a nation with population of 335 million, its economy is fueled by high productivity, a well-developed transportation infrastructure, and extensive natural resources. The country's significant exports include computers and electrical machinery, vehicles, chemical products, food, live animals, and military equipment. Sliding in at number 8, we have Norway. GDP per capita is $102,390. Norway is one of the wealthiest nations in the world because of its abundant natural resources. This Scandinavian powerhouse is well known for its beautiful fjords, the Northern Lights, and massive US $1477 billion sovereign wealth fund. Norway has made substantial investments in education and healthcare, reaping enormous benefits for those who live there. Furthermore, Norway's strong business environment and stable administration have attracted many investors and entrepreneurs who have contributed significantly to the country's thriving economy. Next up on our list at number 7 is Switzerland. GDP per capita is $103,300. Switzerland is known for its stunning alpine scenery, excellent skiing, and delectable chocolate. However, it is also one of the world's wealthiest nations, ranking 6th in GDP per capita. If it's so tiny, why is this alpine country so prosperous? Switzerland's economy is well-rounded thanks to its strong financial, banking, healthcare, and industrial sectors. Switzerland is a popular choice for peace-seeking companies and tourists because of its long political stability and neutral history. In addition, Switzerland's low corporate tax rate and well-developed infrastructure make it a pleasant place to conduct business. Next, we have at number 6, United Arab Emirates. UAE. GDP per capita is $104,540. UAE is a remarkable place to visit for various reasons, including the beauty of its deserts and gleaming architecture of its cities. The bulk of its money comes from the production of goods and provision of services related to petroleum, petrochemicals, aluminium, and cement. One of the key drivers of the UAE's economy is heavily reliant on revenues from petroleum and natural gas. The UAE has an estimated population of 9.97 million. At number 5 is Macau. SAR. GDP per capita is $109,530. A wealthy region, Macau is known as the Las Vegas of Asia and rakes in more than $50 billion in GDP, largely fueled by the tourism, gaming, and service industries. Macau is also known to many investors as a tax haven. Although the Chinese government has made efforts to stem capital outflows to the region, Macau has become a vibrant center for commerce and entertainment. GDP growth of over 74% is mainly driven by industries such as tourism, gambling, and real estate. The Macau has population 704,149. It is famous for the blend of Portuguese and Chinese cultures and its gambling industry, which includes Casino Lisboa, Macau, Sands Macau, the Venetian Macau, and Wynn Macau. Taking the fourth spot is Qatar. GDP per capita is $1142,210 USD. Qatar is one of the world's largest exporters of liquefied natural gas and the world's largest emitter of carbon dioxide per capita. It is a high-income economy, backed by the world's third-largest natural gas reserves and oil reserves, rich in oil and natural gas. The nation has rapidly emerged as a center of international commerce, culture, architecture, and cutting-edge technology at the crossroads of Asia and the Middle East. Qatar possesses more than 15% of the world's proven gas reserves. The current population of Qatar is 2,737,061. Now we reach the third wealthiest country, number 3, Singapore. GDP per capita is $133,895 US. The International Monetary Fund ranks Singapore as the world's third highest GDP per capita economy. This is because Singapore has a well-established free markets economy, very low levels of corruption, and a welcoming atmosphere for businesses. Singapore has low tax rates and the highest per capita GDP in the world in terms of purchasing power parity, PPP. The Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation, APEC, is headquartered in Singapore. With virtually no natural resources, Singapore pulled itself up by its bootstraps through hard work and smart policy, becoming one of the most business-friendly places in the world. Today, Singapore is a thriving trade, manufacturing and financial hub, and 98% of the adult population is now literate. Singapore benefits from its strategic location, serving as a central hub for trade and travel in Southeast Asia. Singapore's total population stood at 592 million. Taking the second spot is Ireland. GDP per capita is $137,640 US. First and most importantly, Ireland is a famous tax haven. Its low corporate income tax rates give multinational companies an incentive to book as much of their profit as possible at their Irish subsidiaries. Ireland is an open economy, third on the Index of Economic Freedom, and ranks first for high-value foreign direct investment, FDI flows. In the global GDP per capita tables, Ireland ranks second of 192 in the IMF table and fourth of 187 in the World Bank ranking. Ireland's most valuable exported product is drugs and medicines used for therapeutic or prophylactic purposes. The Irish government has invested a lot of funds into education in recent years, leading to a highly educated and innovative workforce. The current population of Ireland is 5,089,478. And on top of our list is number 1, Luxembourg. GDP per capita is $143,320 US. Tiny Luxembourg is the wealthiest country in the world in terms of GDP per capita. Because of its central location in Europe, the markets of Luxembourg are easily accessible. Despite being landlocked, it serves as a convenient crossroads for several transcontinental transportation routes like railways, highways, and sea trade lanes. Much of the country's source of income comes from its extremely lucrative financial sector, which accounts for 25% of its GDP. The country's main trading partners are Germany, France, and Belgium. Luxembourg's strong economic policies encourage corporate growth and international investment. Foreign firms are given tax incentives, streamlined immigration procedures for their workers. The people of Luxembourg are highly educated and talented. Because of this, numerous corporations have set up shops in Luxembourg, increasing the country's GDP and significantly impacting its high GDP per capita. Luxembourg had 660,809 inhabitants. Thanks for watching. See you soon on next informative video every week. 3 new videos will be created for you. Our focus on education, training, artificial intelligence, science, information technology, health and fitness, and much more, and it's all free for the subscribers. There is something for everyone in this channel based on the topics we select. Please hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated with our latest releases. Your channel information world 360. Please like, share, subscribe, and notify to watch more informative videos.